KZ106, happy hour going. We've got everybody in all sorts of different locations, but we are all heading into the weekend thanks to our friends at Coors Light. And it is going to be quite a weekend going on. We've got Scott driving and Kelly in the new house and Dodger enjoying nature.
Nature, yeah.
Yes, and I'm in the office.
My question is Scott driving in Cryan or just driving?
5/17, but I will be that day. I guarantee you, man.
It's going to be fun.
Scott, of course, is driving carefully.
Somebody, interesting enough, now I'm driving on the way home because I had fully anticipated on having a Coors Light. Somebody left a 12-pack of them in the KZ control room the other day, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to be enjoying on the happy hour at 5 on Friday. Of course, I can't do that right now because I'm behind the wheel. And you're probably wondering, why am I driving right now?
Why are you driving?
Why are you driving right now?
Here's why. I'm at the radio station and did the 420 flashback. Had a great winter, by the way. My question today, if you weren't listening, was how much did Santana get paid to play Woodstock? It was $750. Hendrix made $18,000, and it went all the way down to I think $350. Had a great winter. Santana tickets all, and so I'm finishing up there. And I don't know if everybody knows, but my son Mason and Adrian, they had a baby, a granddaughter yesterday at 2:11. And Mason calls me and goes, "Dad, so what are you doing?" As I'm on the radio, I said, "Well, what do you think I'm doing?" "I'm on the radio, dude." He says, "Well, can you not record some stuff and get home? We're like driving home from the hospital right now. We're going to be at your house." And immediately, what did I do? I got stuff done and hit the road because I cannot wait to hold that new grandbaby. So there you go.
Because you haven't been able to hold her yet. I mean,
she's been at the hospital, born yesterday at 2:11. So, and they're funny about in and out of the hospital still. So, yeah. So I'm getting ready to go see her, hold her right now, and she's beautiful and pretty excited.
She is.
And I think because I think we all know how the interstate's looking. Chattanooga, Tennessee, on a Friday afternoon, right about now.
And Scott, I don't know if you can see your screen. Of course, your eyes should be on the road, but we do have a picture of that beautiful granddaughter of yours up on the screen right now.
Adeline Blake. Adeline Chamber. My goodness gracious, she's beautiful. I'm going to stop.
You're famous already.
You keep putting pictures. You keep putting pictures up like that, and Scott will be driving and crying in a second. Be getting emotional.
I am, man. I'm a crier. I am. Boy, yesterday I was thinking everything was good until I said she's born, and this is how much she weighed. She was 7 pounds and 13 ounces, and she was 19 inches. Man, pretty soon this big old tears just started rolling down my face. God, it's a great day, man. And Mason, I told him, I said, "Boy, you got this done right before Father's Day, didn't you, dude? Way to go, man!" So, what a great father. Great first Father's Day for him.
I was about to say this is going to be a very special Father's Day for you guys, and since honestly, I've known Mason since he was that size. Okay. Not that I'm dating myself here or anything, but I remember when he was born and the picture that he put up on Facebook yesterday of your baby holding his baby. Well, yeah, there was something in the air, you know.
Do we have the cryingest staff ever?
Probably.
Me too. Where's Deanna when you need her?
Right? She's probably feeling it and crying and doesn't know why.
Yeah.
So it is a big weekend, Father's Day part of it. So that is just one of the things going on. Obviously, Mason is going to be having quite the first Father's Day. Some non-baby stuff going on as well, including tomorrow night, Riverfront Nights.
Oh, yeah.
Our night guy, Steve Gorman, is going to be there. He's got this incredible band called Trigger Hippie. And KZ106 is going to be out in full force for the entire show, and we want to see you there. He's a great guy, and it's a great band. And do we know any more details other than what I'm just telling you?
You know, he is so excited to be back in town. Of course, right after he came on to KZ106, he came into town and did a special gig up at Songbirds North And then we invited a bunch of listeners backstage, and he was just so incredibly engaging and open and honest. He is such a nice guy and such a fun guy. And man, talk about stories. The man has them all. And he shares them with you weeknights, but he's also an incredible rock and roll guy. He's an incredible drummer. His arm is finally healed up, thankfully. And so the band is back in full force, and they are ready to rock Ross's Landing tomorrow night. The opener goes on stage at 7, and then they will hit the stage probably around 8 o'clock or so. And if you have not seen them live before, do not miss this show, because he is going to be having so much fun up on stage, and you guys are going to be having so much fun out in the audience. And I think the weather looks like it. I mean, there's like, a hit or miss shower possibly, but I think weather-wise, it's going to be perfect, and we cannot wait to have Steve back in town.
Do we know if he's doing anything? I mean, Riverfront Nights I know is super casual, but do we know if he's hanging out outside a little bit beforehand for people? Or you've talked to him a little more than I have, Kelly, obviously.
I don't think he is. Go ahead, Scott.
I think it's just going to they're letting everything all kind of settle down. They just got back together, and they know people are just beginning to get together right now. So as far as meets and greets, there won't be a whole lot of that, although I'll probably have him on the radio again, as I did yesterday, from down there.
Got you.
Yeah.
We'll all stalk him backstage and ask for autographs.
Absolutely, yeah. No, and honestly, definitely, we will have him back in town, and we will do some fun stuff with him coming up in the future. Ooh, Scott, nice lighting going through the tunnel there. So, speaking of live music, man, it's like the floodgates opened over the past few days. And we have got so many announcements to make next week, including starting on Monday. We can't tell you about them now, but trust me, if you love classic rock, you are going to be so happy next week. And we're going to make a couple announcements on Monday and give you your first shot at tickets to win before you can buy. We also have another announcement coming up on Tuesday with another chance to win before you can buy. So there's 3 more to add. And of course, Black Jacket Symphony is still on for September 11th. Santana's coming to town. It truly is like the live music floodgates have opened.
Well, it's one of those things I think too, where you got to open up that bank account. I got a second mortgage going in to grab some concert tickets. It's just like taking that home loan out. Make sure I can grab all enough concert tickets, because there are a ton of things going on. Not just those 3 that you just mentioned that we'll be announcing coming up next week, but we've got a lot of things in the area, in the region too. We're going to grab some tickets for a few different things, so keep an ear out. But tons of fun. It is a Coors Light summer of fun, and a Coors Light summer of get to a concert, because it's happening.
Well, I mean, get the chance to restock, the concert T-shirts. So, I mean, mine are looking a little ratty, so I could use a fresh batch.
Yeah, we have all been just jonesing for it, and now it's like, man. I mean, the 2 Clapton shows in Nashville and Atlanta. A buddy of mine, he is a huge Clapton fan, as I am, and he was like, texting me all week long, going, "Oh my God, tickets go on sale, tickets go on sale." And he texted me yesterday. He's like, "I got floor seats for Clapton in Nashville," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so jealous." I just bought a house, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford that yet, because I don't have the equity built in, because honestly, I haven't made the first payment yet. So I'm pretty sure that's a no. But yeah, it's going to be a great summer and great live music, and as many tickets as we can get our hands on, we will put them in your hands. Absolutely.
Yep. Summer officially kicking off on Sunday. So, it's going to be a good time, Coors Light summer of fun. Do we have specific start of summer plans, or just going to roll with it?
We're just going to roll all summer long. I mean, it's going to be the one thing I did notice today is like Sunday and Monday are officially the longest days of the year. We're going to have like 14 plus hours of sunlight on Sunday and Monday because of the summer solstice. And then it starts, dwindling down, but we've still got a full summer left to go. And it is going to be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, tons of things going on around town. I mean, this weekend's a super busy weekend too. Of course, there's a lot of Juneteenth celebrations. There's Strawberry Festival, which we mentioned up in Dayton.
Yep.
You've got a night market going on at Chattanooga Brewing. You just so many things. CFC plays. You've got also, I think the Red Wolves are in action. So not only that, I think a lookout. So I mean, if you're looking for anything to do this weekend, you don't have to throw a rock very far because you're gonna hit something real fast.
And you know what? If you're really bored, I have boxes to unpack. So I'll just throw that out there. If you're looking for something more low key, I've got a room full of nothing but moving boxes. So just throwing that out.
Can we keep the good stuff?
No, I don't even know what this stuff is, to be honest with you.
Hey, you guys, you mentioned Clapton a minute ago, and I think I saw there is Paul McCartney's birthday today.
Yep.
So Sir Paul, I mean, is and I was watching something recently on a documentary with Elton John. Who's rebooting his farewell tour again. I mean, I think it's kind of like the Kiss farewell tour where it just keeps going and going and going. It's the Energizer Bunny of farewell tours. You mentioned Clapton. Who do you think is the godfather of classic rock right now? That one person that's the face of classic rock. I mean, is it McCartney? Is it Clapton? Is it Mick still? I mean, the Stones are still out there doing some things. I'm just kind of curious. What do you guys think?
Ew, that's a tough one. Is McCartney out on the road? I don't think he's still touring.
No, I don't think he doesn't have any dates set yet. But I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that Clapton's going out again, and of course I'm kind of partial to him. So I would have to throw him in there. The Who definitely in there. Daltrey and Townsend still, making it happen. The Stones, will they ever reschedule? We hope, but
what about Aerosmith? Does anybody think about Aerosmith doing anything? I really haven't.
I thought I saw some dates for Aerosmith. So I think Aerosmith might be working on getting back on the road if they haven't already.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. They may be headed back to Vegas again. Who knows? That's kind of a cush gig if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's just great considering last year at this time we were all sitting here twiddling our thumbs, wondering what to talk about because there was nothing going on, nothing locally, nothing regionally, nothing nationally, and now all of a sudden it's getting back in a big way. So that is exciting. That is exciting.
Excuse me while I throw a stick at my child. I'm just gonna hold on.
Okay. Did she?
I gotta tell her what to do from a distance.
Did she catch it? Is she fetching? Is she?
No, I just had to get it. It's just an attention getter.
Okay.
Sometimes Craig knows this. Scott knows this. Sometimes you just got to use a stick. It comes in handy.
Yeah. Anything close by, you can toss.
Yeah. Now, see, with my four-legged, if I toss the stick, she gets it and brings it right back to throw again. So that's the difference between human and canine.
Yeah.
But
while not guarding you from squirrels. So
right, yeah. So, well, Scott, get in there and see your baby. I know you're about home, and just love on her from all of us. And please tell Mason and Adrian congratulations from all of us. And so much love headed your way. And I know you want to get out of here and go hold a baby. So go hold a baby.
I'm going to right now. In fact, I just shut her off. I'm going to walk inside. Guys, have a great weekend. Okay? I'll be at Kia Cleveland 11
That's
until
right.
1 tomorrow, by the way. So drop by and see me. I'm there with
You got
traded. Okay. See y'all.
All right. See you. Bye.
Yeah.
Everybody have a great weekend.
Yeah. See ya.